All right, what's up, nerds? We are back at it. Dynamic effort, lower for week two, or week three. Week three. Changing up the variation. So previously we were doing box squats, right? Now we're on to the safety squat bar, the SSB with chains. And rep prescription has changed slightly. So instead of 12 by 2, we're now looking at 10 by 2. So 24 down to 20 reps. And same deal, OVR setup, same spiel. I'm gonna let the camera roll the whole time. We're just gonna blast through them real quick. Rest times don't change. We're looking at 45 to 60 seconds, somewhere in that range. And yeah, my music stopped for some reason. I don't know why. So let me fix that real quick. And then we'll get to work. Why did you stop playing, sir? Okay, that's fine. We'll just start the song over. I don't care. Okay. So anyway, as far as how I'm feeling today, I am kind of sore actually. We're kind of beat up, man. Not gonna lie. I kind of got after it this week. I was just feeling really good every time I was in the gym. So I was just like, I'm fucking hammering it every day. So feeling it today. So we'll see how the lower back holds up. If anything, really, it's my legs, but my back feels a little sore too. So I don't know, man. We'll just see how it goes. And again, we're not trying to be super fast here. Anywhere between 0.8 to 0.9 is probably a great place to be. Maybe push it down to 0.75, maybe. But we got the chains on, and it looks like that right side looks a little short. Maybe not. That might be fine where it is. No box either, as if you couldn't tell. Doing a couple more here. Just the SSB and the chains on there basically feels like an empty bar swaying around a little bit. So it's a little rickety until we get some more weight on there. But the working weight for today isn't going to be too heavy either. I mean, we're looking at, I believe, history had me at like 190 or 195, something like that. So I feel like I could probably beat that because that seems awfully light. So, but who knows? That tune might change by the time we get up there. So anyway, let's go ahead and slap some 45s on here. Usually I'm, pretty worn out from the week's worth of training. It's not like it's, easy training sessions by any means. It takes long just because I'm just trying to focus up for the next exercise. Very rarely do I come in here and blaze through a workout unless it's like the first workout of the week where I'm just fully recouped. I feel great, charged up, carved up, ready to go. But anyway, sets of 2. Just go ahead and get right into it. This is 158 right here. Remember, our SSB is a little bit heavier than a traditional bar. Gotta find my balance real quick. That stance feels a little wide. I'm gonna bring the feet in a little bit. Woo. Now that felt slow, ironically. But it says I moved at a 0.98. But I'm going to be real, that felt slow as shit. So that's another reason why I like having the OVR. Because you just can't go by how you feel. Not with stuff like this. And same thing with max effort, because one of my friends just commented on a video and he's like, oh man, you had 20 pounds more on that. And I was like, 20 fucking pounds, bro, you're fucking high. But, you know, when you watch it back, you're like, yeah, I mean, that moved pretty easily. It's just kind of funny how that stuff works, you know what I mean? Because your subjective, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, just your opinion on how it moved, because obviously you're the one who did it, heavily influences how you move forward with weight, if you choose to move forward at all. This is 30 pounds I'm slapping on here, by the way. So that's 188. Yeah. It's just funny how that works, because you know what? He's probably not wrong. All things considered, he's probably not wrong. But that's why I also feel that having someone to amp you up and be like, oh, you have more, is actually not good for consistent strength training, because you end up training subjectively too hard, where you have to hype yourself up. You got to use smelling salts maybe, or, you know, a slap on the back, whatever. That's exhausting. It's very exhausting, and it affects your ability to recover and get more training in. Because again, it's not about any one session that makes you stronger or more jacked. It's the consistency of multiple sessions. And arguably, it's as many sessions as you can do, hard sessions that you can do throughout a given time frame. So, you know, consider a year. If you train 3 days a week versus somebody who trains 5, who do you think is going to be stronger by the end of the year? If they both had the same starting point. I mean, logic would dictate the 5-day per week. More focused efforts, more individual efforts at all, you know, provided he's not running himself into the ground or she's not running herself into the ground. You train more often, you'll see better results. So anyway, that's probably a rant for another day. We're just going to go ahead and get into it. I'm going to cut the tape real quick because I do need some water, and then we'll jump back into this shit. Oh, and just for the record, these chains are about 35 pounds a pop. And I know some people are probably like, well, why don't you have, you know, more chain weight on there? Because I'm really not hoisting insane amounts of weight. And I like using the accommodating resistance as kind of like just like a light variable, you know, because West Side is notorious for having, you know, hundreds of pounds on the bar and then several hundred more pounds of chain. And they also put about half the chain on the ground, which I have my own critiques about that method. But point is, I don't need a whole lot, because again, I don't lift using supportive gear. I don't lift in multiply or single ply. So like the method that overloading the top where the supports, or like the shirt or the suit, whatever supports you less, I don't have any need for that. My hardest sticking points are still where the suit would do some of the work for you. So that's why I don't heavily overemphasize this shit. It's just there for, honestly, just resistance profile, like steadying the resistance profile, and obviously reduced joint stress in terms of like relative joint stress, because I'm not taking heavy weights through a full ROM. The weight changes throughout the ROM, so it's a little easier on like higher volumes, obviously, given I'm doing 10, 12, 15 sets. A little slow, so we're going to stay right there. I'm at 0.86, and I'm a little slow, or a little slower than I wanted, so we're probably going to stay right there. I'm going to count that as the first set. We got 9 left. If I speed it up, I'm still not going to bump it, because I did want like 0.85 like minimum, and I'm already at 0.86 on the first set. So we might speed it up. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to try not to overthink it. Well, see, that one I sped it up. We were at 0.92 that time. That's what I like to see. So if we can keep it there, we're chilling. And I believe last time I was at this weight, oh wait, my cat did fuck me up this morning. That little bastard. I just noticed him bleeding right there. Well, it's clotted now, but he did get me, that little shit. But last time I did this weight, I was belted. Should probably clarify that. I was belted. I'd like to do it beltless. The only thing I hate about getting clawed by my cat, off topic, I know, is because I have tattoos. There's always a risk of them cutting deep enough to where it like ruins the tattoo. So whenever I see that, I'm like, ah, you little shit. One of my cats is super mean. And I don't mean like actually mean. He just plays really hard. And it's funny because he's just like a girl. When you fucking rough him up a little bit, he starts crying. And I'm like, you just cut me multiple times, you little shit. He plays so hard because his siblings get beat up too. We've had to take him to the vet a couple times because he plays too rough. He's a little feral cat that was taken in by the Humane Society. So he got that dog in him. I mean, we're still hovering like right at the 0.85, which isn't terrible. I wish it was a little faster. But I'm going to pretend not to be a failure today. We're going to do our best. What if I change the music? I got live on right now. That's probably not a good idea. We'll change it up. And for those of you that like EVL's music, so do I. But I normally listen to it when I'm working, believe it or not. Sometimes I listen to it when I'm working out. But, you know, YouTube and copyrighted music, you know, they don't really go well together. So this is my one chance to listen to some of my favorite tunes. Oh no, I slowed down. I'm at 0.84. Fucking wuss. It's okay, we're halfway. We got 10 reps to go. I'm only at a 12% velocity loss though, so I'm maintaining my effort at least. Oh, how my back feels though. I know deadlifts is probably going to be the worst part. Which I don't have rack pulls this week. It's a trap bar deadlifts. Oh, a spinal adjustment there. Felt good. Oh. Oh, I know that second one was so fucking slow. 0.82. Holy shit, that was dog. Oh my god, I'm such a waste of space. It's okay. We're gonna clean it up. We're gonna clean it up. Man the fuck up. Oh no, I gotta log my workout, my Apple Watch, or it doesn't count. I basically didn't do anything. Sarcasm. If you actually feel that way, you're dumb. Ugh. All right, come on, buddy. Man up. There we go, I sped it up. I did it. Is that 14? I got 6 left. 3 sets left. 3 sets left. Got to grab one of my towels. So I got my paper towels out here. I am sweating bullets already. Not bad, buddy. I've evened out. 2 more sets. Oh. 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 One more. I'm staying right there, man. Still only a 12% velocity loss, so we're doing great. Last one. Oh. And we did it beltless. We did not succumb to needing a belt. Which again, I don't demonize using the belt, but some stuff I like not using it. Like max effort, I'll use it probably every time. Because who gives a shit? For DE work though, just get in there, man. Come on. It's not that heavy. Oh, that was so slow. Fucking 0.81. What a fucking disaster. You fucking weak pussy bitch. But let's see what the average is. We're gonna end it. Where are we at? 0.86. That's not bad. 0.86 average. Now, I know I'm not in the frame, so I'm sorry. But last time we did this, we only did it for 0.04 ms faster because we averaged a 0.9, but we also used a belt. So I don't read too much into that. Plus, given how I feel today, we take that as a fucking W. And then basically all I try and do is just clean it up next week. That's all. Next week we just try and be a little faster. Alright guys. Trap bar deadlift. Speed pulls. Same deal as what you've seen before. I got the chains set up on the outside here. Normally we put collars on the outside just so or the inside so it doesn't go sliding around. Whatever issue I tend to run into that day. Yeah, previous record 0.8 something. I already can't remember what it is. I think it's like 0.86, I believe. Let me just double check real quick. But we're going to be working up to, it's 0.83. But we're going to try and go a little heavier because I'm pretty good at trap bar deadlifts. So I don't really see myself struggling too much here. But you never know. We could always have just a bad day. Do I not have trap bar deadlift on here? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. We're going 162 first because that's what we got on the bar. Whoop. Average velocity. There we go. Cool. All right. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna try and do this belt list too. Oh. Oh yeah, nice and light. All right, 10 sets of 2, 30 seconds on the clock in between sets. 212 on the bar plus chains. Shouldn't be too bad. As long as I can stay above 0.8, I'll be pretty happy. Which will be pretty funny because I don't think that's too far behind the wide stance banded deadlift, and we couldn't even break 0.7. Don't explain that to me because I don't know. Again, maybe it's just the fact that I can grind reps really well. I'm just not very fast. Is what it is. Ugh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that's 0.92, so explain that to me. Again, 30 seconds in between reps. Chilling. Maybe I'm just not a wide stance puller anymore, which is kind of funny because early on in my powerlifting career, my conventional sucked ass. Like, my conventional really was not good. Technique sucked. I didn't really know my arms were short at the time, so that was probably playing into it. I was trying to do like long armed setups and it just wasn't working. So I swapped to hybrid, which is like frog stance. It was a little bit better. It was a little bit better with Frog. And then, oh, we slowed down a little bit. I'm bitch made. And then I went Sumo. And Sumo felt a little bit better. At the time, it was my best stance. And then over time, I guess, as I got stronger at other stuff, conventional became strong again. Because now I think my conventional is better than my Sumo, oddly enough. Kind of lost my hand position there. Bar is kind of moving around a little bit. Maintaining that 0.9. We're halfway too. We got 5 sets to go. Oh, I slowed down a little bit. Fuck. There we go. Shot that shit back up. That's what I like to see. Sorry, I'm yawning a lot. My bad, buddy. Two more sets. One more. It was a little slow on that one. A little slow. 0.87, in case you were curious. My calluses are getting so bad again. Oh man, I gotta file them shits down. They're getting like obnoxiously big now. There we go. Oh. All right. Not bad. The average? Surprisingly low. 0.86. But we went about 10 pounds heavier. It's a huge, huge PR. All right, guys, we got reverse lunges here with the landmine. This is normally a little scuffed because I don't have four stall mats that go all the way across my garage. So I'm doing some, step off kind of stuff. But it'll be fine. It's just aesthetically, it's probably not that pleasing. But you guys will just have to deal with it. So landmine is held opposite to the stationary leg. Step back. Deal. Nice easy 4 just to kind of feel it out because we got a ways to go. Previous record is 135 for 8. And I'm probably just going to go for the 140. My legs are tender, so I'm not going to go for much. A nice easy 4. And we'll slap some weight on there. All right, we jump straight to the top set here. 140 on the bar. We're gonna do weak side first. Fuck, man. I just know this shit's gonna be heavy. One of the downsides of single leg or a single arm is you're getting this lateral isometric anti-lateral flexion. It's fucking brutal, dude. It's fucking brutal. You don't really feel it too much when you use dumbbells for it. You know what I mean? Because typically people are only using like a 40-pound dumbbell or something like that. But you get something like the landmine where you can load that bitch up. Dude, it's like a heavy isometric side bend. It's fucking terrible. Ugh. Alright. 8 reps. If I didn't already say that. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm losing my grip. Ironically, the leather is slipping. I forgot what I was at. One more. Ironically, the leather is slipping. Oh, it's too sweaty. Oh. Nope, still slipping off. I don't have enough grip. The leather is just sliding right out of there for some reason. Yeah, it's like so smooth. Sliding right out of my hand. Well, was that like 2 or 3 reps, I think? Yeah, it was 3. Yeah, so that's irritating. Let's go, let's finish up. 4. The nylon coming in to save the day. Oh yeah, that's right. You guessed it. This time though, No pause, no fancy shit. It's just an accentuated eccentric, which just means a slow eccentric, exaggerated eccentric, whatever, however you want to phrase it. I got my pins up, weight on the stack. We're at 135. This is gonna burn ass cheeks right here, buddy. Make sure that's in a good spot. Just like our deadlift, right? Just like a hinge. Ball for 12. We're sticking on something. I'm sticking on something. It's because I have it offloaded, that's why. Probably should have lubed it up beforehand. Hey, yo. Oh, God. That slow eccentric, dude, is fucking brutal. Oh. Oh, God. This is going to be a fun little ascending ladder. So we got the physio ball out, and you guys are familiar with this. How we do the physio ball hamstring curls. Same deal. But we're doing sets of 5 that compound. So we're going to do a set of 5, chill for 30 seconds, and then we do a set of 10. And then we chill for 30 seconds, and then we do a set of 15. Repeat until we do not hit our target number. I'm going to leave the camera rolling. I'm not getting up in between sets. You guys are just along for the ride. If it is too boring in between sets because I'm not talking, I'll trim it up. Anyway, you know the drill. We start from the top. This is our first 5. I'm going to chill out for a little bit. Oh. Now when we go again after 30 seconds, which I got my watch on, we'll then go for 10. Last time I did this, I think I made it to 28, I think. But my technique was a little different. I have since optimized my technique a bit. So I'm hoping we can probably hit 30, I'm assuming. But we'll see. Oh, it's already hard. Oh yeah, that was just 10. Okay, we might be cooked. We might be cooked. I'm not gonna lie. We'll see if we can get 15. Oh. See what we can do here. Whoop, almost lost my balance already. Oh, oh fuck. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh, God. Well, what was that total? That was 20 total? Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, I was 8 shy, but my technique is certainly better than it used to be. Oh, what a failure. All right. Well, we're done. That was a sweaty one. Starting to heat up. I gotta remember to bring my towels out here. And it is ever more important to be hydrated. Well, I'm already pretty good at that. Staying hydrated, that is. Week 3. Sorry, yawning. Like I said, I'm tired. I'm sleeping good. So week 3 is almost over. We got a dynamic effort upper tomorrow, which should be cake. And then mobility on Sunday. And we start week 4. And that'll be the end of the first phase. First phase, oddly enough, is actually kind of the hardest, relatively, only because I do quite a bit more volume in terms of exercises, and it's all front loaded. And then as the block goes on, I trim the exercises. Not much. It's like 1 or 2, and that way intensity can go up across the board. Because max efforts are usually dialed in or dialing in, so I can push those harder. The primary supplemental, I hammer the fuck out of that. And then the first accessory, I normally hammer the shit out of that too. So, yeah, man. Phase 3 is obviously the hardest because that's when you're peaking for the SBD test at the very end. Yeah, man. Everything's going well. The conditioning and cardio is going really well. Surprisingly, the runs are not nearly as bad as they were last year. And I'm doing everything's interval based. Like my conditioning is all interval based. So I have longer duration intervals and then like burst intervals. And yeah, those are going really well, surprisingly. The kettlebell snatches and cleans are going great. It's definitely cool to mix it up. I missed kettlebell stuff, so that's fun having access to those heavy bells at the gym I go to. So that's cool. And yeah, man, we're chilling. Like I said, I feel good. I'm eating great. Feeling very strong. I can't complain, dude. And so with that, I'm gonna leave y'all for now. I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember, if you guys got any questions or anything like that, or just want to have a back and forth in the comment section, I am all ears for whatever you guys want to talk about. So, because I don't really like engaging on that stuff on Instagram because I don't know. Instagram is a lot of like, just like circle jerking and like, I don't know. It's just hard to like have a good conversation on Instagram without it devolving into shit slinging and yeah, just bullshit. So, which I'm sure honestly will probably happen on YouTube too. But I don't know. I've had my fair share of Instagram. I don't really participate on it anymore. So, uh, anyway, not to rant about that too. I'll see you guys in the next video. Adios.